everyone. I'm Laura Heigl with the Heigl Real Estate Group and Century 21 Sheets. And today I really have a fun treat for you. I get to introduce you to Michele Koken with MBK Design. So I am out at the HOME-A-RAMA at the Executive Homes home, and Michele has not only done the interior finishes, but Michele, you've been a part of this house since it was a blueprint.
That is correct.
Right?
Yes. We're going to talk about some of the interior finishes, some of the details that went into this house, and how you can come and see this house.
Yep.
And also just some little tips design in the design world.
So Michele's going to show us some things, so come take a look with us. All right, Michele, where are we and what do you want to show us?
So we are in the little girls' room at the HOME-A-RAMA, and what I want to show you is this beautiful focal wall that we have behind this headboard. So it was a great way for us to add a one-wall impact here with some texture, this bold floral pattern, but it's also very subtle and just such a beautiful little girls' room. Okay, so we're in the nursery bath, which we designed just as, again, a family-friendly home, and here we use the classic subway tile, but I did a very interesting pattern. And it's a great way to use a classic element in a couple of different sizes. And it's just fun to mix it up, and it's gonna truly last, you know, it's a timeless piece.
Yeah, I love this.
Yes.
I love that there are two sizes. What
and
a
it's
great
interesting.
idea.
Yes.
All right, so what else have we got in here besides the subway tile?
Okay, so on the floor, we actually have a great pattern tile, and it's on trend right now to use patterns, and it's a fun way to get a little detail in a space. It'll not last as long as this timeless subway, but it's a great way for us to get a little texture, a little pattern, and fun, and in 5 years, you want to switch it out, no big deal.
And I love that because it's a small space, so it's really easy to make that change down the line if you want to,
Absolutely.
and yet be on trend right now. Great idea. And I have a rug in my living room. I picked it. I think it's too small.
Yes, common problem. So one tip from a designer that I would love to give to people is to measure your room, make sure that the rug is large enough to anchor the front legs of the furniture pieces. I think that's a great way to set the room up, and it will establish the right size of rug. And then another little tip is if you do have that small rug, don't throw it away, don't get rid of it if you love it. Layer it on top of a larger rug, and I think that will give a great look to your space.
What a great idea.
Yes.
All right, we're in the mudroom, and you have a couple things to share in here, so talk to me.
Yes, so part of the design, what was fun about this is I really wanted to incorporate some old antique pieces, actually from my father. And I thought that was a great way in a show home to show, hey, you don't have to get rid of these things that are family heirlooms. So I've got this old antique trunk, for instance, that really anchors this wall in the mudroom.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
And then behind you, there's an antique painting and a couple of Crocs, of which my father collects. And I just love those elements. They're just these really unique details and how you can incorporate them in a new home.
So if I wanted to do this maybe on a budget that's a little different than the price point of this home, give me some ideas of what I should be focusing on.
Perfect. If you have kind of a budget friendly, the things that I would spend my money on would obviously be really nice cabinet hardware, because I think that that's just an elevated look to a kitchen. Another item would be lighting. Lighting is like jewelry, right? So it's kind of that end element that really creates a beautiful space, and I think it's a showpiece, and we've heard so many wonderful comments at this home show about the lighting in the house. And then thirdly, I would probably spend some money on my countertop surfaces. Obviously those are a functional thing in a kitchen, so we really want people to, you want to be able to use it.
Right.
You don't want it to just look beautiful. But I think that those are probably three of the main items that I would spend money on.
All right, everyone. I'm at 5130 Melbourne Place, Executive Homes, beautiful showpiece in Baggy's HOME-A-RAMA. And Michele, you've done an incredible job with this house.
Thank you.
So this is what I think. I think you all should come see this house. If you're in the market, I think you should buy it because it is available and it's for sale. And you get all of Michele's hard work right here. It's in the package. So come check out this house. Also, in here, when you check out the house, you're here some of the time, but we also have Michele's card from MBK Design. So if you're thinking of building a house, or you're doing a remodel, or you have some projects in mind, you don't just work with builders, do you?
No, I
work with other people?
Yes, I have tons of private clients as well. I do remodels, I do a lot, space planning, some commercial, so a lot of different design projects.
I love this, and I think over the course of time, we need to have some more conversations because I think this is the kind of thing people really like to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to hear the behind the scenes details of a home.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.